Alright, let's set this up. That's good, and this is good, and we're good. Alright, hello everyone. My name's Caden, welcome back to more Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulation. Last time we beat the first trial and then got partway through the second trial. Oh. And even though we just saved our client from being accused of theft, they are now unfortunately accused of murder. Because of the things that we brought to light that would have got them proven innocent of theft. At this point I might have just wanted to take the theft charge. But let's see if we can't help them get out of this situation now. I think this is the save. October 13th, 302, Wright & Co. offices.
You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose. I'll buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand.
Yeah, that's the bad spot. Gatto had to have known from the very beginning about the murder. I was thinking the trial seemed too easy, but I didn't think it would be because there'd be a second trial in the same episode.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
I think I'm gonna head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go... No, Miss Sigma, you should stay here. I want you to spend some quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Stop, child. Pearl is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn, give it to Pearls.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
Yes, child. Be gone.
Okay, Nick. Time to get on this murder investigation.
Alrighty. Let's examine. Single fly? Maybe I really do need to invest in bug spray. Giant building just outside the window. It's the Gateway Hotel. Started Gateway Land. Just think it was hotel for business. Same thing. I want to recheck everything in case there's new dialogue. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. No matter how busy I get, I'll never forget to water this little fella. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry. Maya watched it and she cried. This is why it's back. I have to check it again, or for the first time. They mock me. I didn't buy a single one. My desk, I don't get to use it. Today it's sparkly clean. I guess Pearls must have wiped them out for me. She stopped the rebellion before it got too strong. Thank you, Pearl. Look at this.
So you still got that badge, I see.
Huh? Oh, I'm a lawyer, aren't I?
Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long. You have to admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job.
I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people. Is that a typo? I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than... Yeah, that's a typo.
I'm glad we got the sacred urn back and all.
So then how come you didn't look any happier?
Why should I? I don't know if it should say Ami or I am on it anymore. Now it's got a big pink polka dots on it that weren't there before.
Don't you think you're overreacting just a little?
Overreacting? Nick, I can't believe you just said that. I mean, it's like I got it. It's like if I came in wearing polka dots on my acolyte costume every day and said, "Hi, Nick. I am." Oh, do you think that's no big deal?
I guess it would, be a real disaster?
You see, well, that's how I feel.
So this was made by the real Master Mask, huh?
Yep, Detective Gumshoe said it was the real thing. One look at this mark and you know it's the real deal, pal.
Yeah, but you do realize that whose deductive reasoning skills we're talking about, right? Oh shoot, I just realized something. My water's on the other side of the room! I need to pick it up! I got it. Alright, I had to grab that. And I'm still again. Alright, Ami statue.
You know, even I didn't know that this statue existed until a little while ago.
Didn't Adrian say it's from a Fey Branch family's training hall or something?
Yeah, there are actually a lot.
Wait, you already said this. Why is it always desolate? According to his dad, a thief showed up at the basement of the warehouse at...
1 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah, but I remember this data came from Atme. For all we know, he might have somehow tampered with it.
But then, what about this photo? It's got the time on it, too.
That's right, it does have the time on it. Yeah. And the security camera belonged to the Lordly Tailor. Atme couldn't have tampered with the photo's timestamp to show the wrong time.
I guess that means his data is accurate after all. So Master Maskin's photo is Detective Atme in disguise, huh?
It looks that way. Atme knew there was a security camera set up in the basement. So I'm guessing this photo is probably a part of his elaborate plan. It's still bent, isn't it?
Detective Atme said it got bent when the thief hit him on the head with it.
Well, it looks like he ended up the bent one after he turned out to be the thief. He must have damaged a sword himself to back up his phony story.
Yeah, I guess he really does have a brawny mind, huh?
I keep getting texts. Ugh.
So Mr. Delight was being blackmailed, huh? By CEO of the security company he used to work for.
Yeah, it looks like it. Sounds like we still need to do some more poking around.
You better watch yourself, and not do anything naughty either, Nick.
Was that a threat? Is she trying to blackmail me now? This was found in the building where the crime took place on the very night of the murder. And according to the time record on the key card inside.
Yeah, it was used right around the time of the murder. Doesn't sound very good, huh?
Yeah. Yep, and the card is the beep.
So Detective Atme was mask to mask after all, huh?
I guess so. After all, he did admit it.
Yes, but Mr. Delight still hasn't changed his tune. He's still claiming that he's the real mask to mask.
If I had to take a guess, then that means he probably knew about the murder. So maybe he knew that he would get framed for the murder if he didn't get framed for the theft. So he was so insistent on being the thief so he wouldn't be the murderer. I mean, I guess I can see the logic to that. I mean, better a thief than a murderer, I guess.
You don't think he's just saying that to avoid the murder charge, do you?
I'm not sure.
This was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. So does that mean Detective Atme put it there himself?
That's the only explanation I can think of. I guess he wanted to make sure it looked like he struggled with the thief that night. Didn't someone say that there were Ron Delight's fingerprints on it, though? I thought someone said at some point that Ron Delight's fingerprints were on it. If so, then that raises the question of why. Why did Ron's fingerprints be on it?
You're not very...
Oh, yeah, you already said that. Ooh.
Say, Nick, what do you think that thing attached to his face is anyway?
It's a laser gun. I don't know. Don't ask me.
Why not? You know him, don't you?
I've never met that guy before in my life, and believe me, he's not exactly forgettable.
Yeah, but at the trial today he said...
So we finally meet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You're right about one thing, he sure acts like he knows me.
Hey Nick, I was just thinking, maybe you should try to stop making people you've never met before into your enemies.
Trust me, I'd like to stop doing that too. My poor body can only take so much. Who is that guy anyway? And what's the story? I wonder if I'll ever find out.
Oh, it's Larry. He's your old childhood friend, right?
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Sorry. Yeah, I've known him since elementary school.
Wow, that's even longer than I've known Pearly. You two must have lots of good memories together.
I guess so, but I can hardly remember them. They've been erased by all the traumatic ones. Alright, I think that's all. What to do? So, what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder.
Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KV Security is located.
Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
I'm the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center, too.
You must be relieved we got the Sacred Urn back, right?
You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Don't me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to.
So that means Luke at me. For some reason, Luke fixed it for some reason. Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I Am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearls will find out once she gets back to Crane Village.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Crane Village in a long time. So, I guess people still go to Crane Village to do their training, right?
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo sphere training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo? Huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen.
Is that what happened last year still bothering you? Yeah. That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the crane technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I mean, we literally already proved it was eeny meeny.
I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all.
Sounds like being the Master Crane is going to be a heavy responsibility. Yeah. Alrighty. We got a whole lot to check out. Let's start with the easy thing. Run. I already told you it's not me!
A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Man, and we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, and now, they got a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too.
Come on, we'll just have to come back later.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
Pose for the fame. Cameron doesn't seem to have a lot to tape right now. The only thing it's watching now is that guard over there. You good, sir? This guard monitors the visitor room. Doesn't look like he has much to do right now. I can tell because he's looking at the camera and making funny faces. Fair enough. Alright, mass hideout.
Oh, Nicky boy, Maya.
Miss Delight?
All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help being herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
I had no idea Miss Delay had such a vulnerable side. Anything new?
Feel free to take it home.
No thanks. Oh, I can't. Master Master, tape core, let me see that.
Ron used to say that a happy laugh is the lifeblood of a thief. Well, that certainly is a happy-sounding laugh, alright. Yeah, and laughing isn't as easy as it sounds. The harder you try, the more its fake it sounds. Yeah, Mr. Delight really works hard at his craft, huh?
Why do you have a missile? You're not gonna explain that? I don't know if that worries me or not. Hot air balloon, there's no fooling you. My own balloon. That emblem is secret. Tell Maya. Wrong button! Did I just hit stop streaming? No, I didn't. I just accidentally clicked off the game and I got very scared. Ay. Whatever. Anyways. Bunch of stuff, where these rolls, staff matters are in. Police even if
The police took a long look at all that, you know.
Really? They say anything?
They said it wasn't important.
Oh?
Don't worry about my Nicky boy. After all, my Ronnie's just an amateur.
Amateur or not, this is cool. Knuckle Bomber, how cool is that?
Do you think Miss Delight could have knows about this?
Well, she did. I don't think she would have been smiling like that.
I wonder if we should tell her about it.
I think it'd be smart if we didn't. Are you sure about that? Bunch of books lying here, romantic. Remember.
It was always Ronnie's dream to become a thief.
Well, I guess you can check that one down as filled.
Wonder why Mr. Delight never talked to his wife about it. Yeah, well, I think...
Well, I think she deserves some of the blame for not bringing it up either. You know what? Fair enough. Alien helmet.
Oh, that. Ronnie brought that home one day. He asked one of his friends from work if he could have it.
Oh, so that's where she worked. Oh no, don't tell me we're gonna see her again.
It's a Space Ranger uniform. I've never seen Ronnie happier in his whole life.
Oh, man, now I want one.
I wonder if KB Security was in charge of security at that event from that old case. If that... Going off what we know? Yeah, if she has to... it had to have been.
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's not just in him. I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him.
It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fancy for him.
I am wondering if if there is some truth to him being a thief, but he's just not explaining what he's thieving on. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. The thief, huh? The very idea.
I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
What? For you?
I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detectives? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Acme's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal.
A real criminal?
Yes, obviously the real Master Master is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah. And Detective Acme knew more about Master Master than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
So then you went there to ask him some questions.
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the Ace Detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that officer's a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Huh? Oh yeah, we saw that bag yesterday, too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yeah, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delay was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Huh. That begs the question, and where is he currently getting his money? Ronnie said that Desiree likes to spend a lot. Like just to shop a lot and all that. But Desiree said that the reason why he got a lot of money is because he was a security guard, but we now know that he's no longer a security guard. And yet, it seems as though Desiree's still living the life a life where she can spend as much money as she wants. So that begs the question, where the heck is he actually getting all this cash?
Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security's only about 20 minutes away, by motorcycle as.
Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike.
To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
Why don't I give you a ride sometime? I read it, how about now?
No. I'll pass, thank you. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
What a scary cat you are, Nick.
Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, let's head over there right now, Nick. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Huh?
Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball on a corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yes, they took me a hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears.
Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. Remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their face. Please stop it, he screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale.
They probably just thought like a banshee found them. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. You know what, to be fair, I mean, I guess it works as a security guy. Also, what is this guy? Is this guy weird? What? Whatever.
Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him the way I did.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
What happens? What? Have you already forgotten? With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Look at my badge. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
I'm so happy you got the secret urn back. Whatever you think for that, Mr. Light. Man, I'm sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for? Because I mistakenly blamed your husband for taking it. I told you, didn't I? My Ronnie could never do such a thing.
So what do you know about this?
No! You can't show her that, Nick. That emblem's top secret, don't you remember? Oh! Ah.
Oops, I forgot about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did.
When I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else.
Nothing. 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 Do you know about this?
Oh, is that a letter addressed to my Ronnie? Sorry, I hate when people poke their noses in other people's business. It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know about it. Which means she has no idea her husband was being blackmailed. That's Ronnie's wallet. It was found at KB Security on the night of the murder. Ronnie and I went out to dinner early that evening. I'm sure he had his wallet with him then.
So it's true then. He must have dropped it at the crime scene.
I know what that is. That's one of those key cards from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been quite a long time since I've seen one.
It's probably because Ron doesn't work there anymore. So this Master Mask, huh?
So this is Master Mask, huh? I wonder what kind of house he lives in.
Who knows? Maybe it's exactly like his house. This house.
You're so funny sometimes, Nicky boy. But if I was a famous thief, I'd live in a great, big, gorgeous mansion.
I'll be sure to tell that to your husband. Nope. Look at me!
So, Nicky boy, you're a lawyer, huh?
Well, yeah.
How do you like it? I bet it's so exciting.
Yeah, sometimes. Actually, a little too exciting at times.
Oh, I just love a good thrill. Nicky boy, sounds like you have it not so nice.
This is starting to get awkward.
That's really amazing. A master at your age. Oh no, you've got it wrong. It's my mother that's the current master. Oh, I see. So what exactly is she the master of anyway? Well, you see, it's like...
Don't say it, Maya. If you say spirit channeling, she'll laugh.
Ouch, that hurt. No, this girl. I saw her slap Nicky boy right across the face.
Yeah, she did. Of all the ways she could remember Pearls by, why?
She's such a little cutie. If you could bring her by, I'd love to meet her. Sure, of course.
Great. I can just tell I'm in for a reprise of the 100 hand slap. Don't ask.
I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. But I'll never forget the first time we met as long as I live. Must have been nice to have such a fond memory like that.
Nope.
So this is Master Mask, huh? I wonder what kind of house he lives in. I'll never forgive this man. He tried to pin his own crimes on my Ronnie. I don't blame you. All criminals are the same. They're nothing but filthy, sneaking liars. I hate their guts.
Okay, I think I get it. And I think I could see why Ron didn't tell her how he was earning that money.
As long as I got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, plus a little excitement and a little shopping money. Then I'm happy. Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy, don't you think, Nick? No comment. Oh, this is the guy who delivered Ronnie's wallet. He's got some issues, doesn't he?
Huh?
Let's just say his flirting style is pretty obvious. Pretty stale too, actually. It's pretty sad when the only thing you remember about him, man, are his lame pickup lines.
What's even more sad is said man probably believes in those like they're his lifelines.
Looks like he blew it again, huh? I don't like this man one bit. He's had it in for my Ronnie from the very beginning. It's his fault that Ronnie is under suspicion of committing murder.
Plus, he lobbed a coffee grenade at me.
You look pretty silly wearing that mug on your head like a birthday hat. Oh, I know. We can get him back tomorrow by returning fire with a milk grenade.
Why milk? At me, are you here? Whoa, the place is literally crawling with cops.
What did you expect? Now they know he was actually Master Mask. This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, and don't you think?
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing this place apart. Hey, I just noticed. Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen.
Well, He is a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case.
Wasn't he in charge of mass investigation all the way up to yesterday?
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal."
Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Oh, I can't even search anything. Cool. Alright. Let's look at the main exhibits hall.
The treasures of the crane exhibit are all ruined now.
Maya.
I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This is our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling.
Maybe I can cheer up somehow. Well, now we got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it.
Really?
Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Mass Desires. That would really attract a lot of attention.
Whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! We could clean up and be filthy rich!
Woo! Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Basement?
Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright.
Miss Andrews, what's she still hanging around down here for?
So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn?
Urn? Oh, that's it's already been taken care of.
What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes, it was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Master Matt's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually a thief all along.
It looks that way right now.
It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Matt to guard those treasures.
Don't blame yourself, you were just doing your job.
Hey, Nick, she wants to apologize. You should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again?
About 20 days ago. And when was it that Master Matt's calling card arrived?
That was about 10 days ago.
So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard.
I guess that's it then. Detective Atme must have really wanted the sacred urn after all.
I guess so, but why? Why would he want the urn?
What? So Master Mass murdered someone as well?
Well, that's how things look right now.
Yes, but I thought he was here stealing the urn at the time.
Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind. Anything is possible.
Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything special about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him.
He claims that that's the way he always operates.
That's just what he says so he can have an alibi when he commits the theft himself.
Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as Master Mass pretty well.
I'm so glad you got your sacred urn back.
Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it.
What is it?
I'm not exactly sure, but somehow Wait a minute. Oh, I think I have an idea, but first let's get this out. But somehow the urn that came back seems different.
Really?
Why do I get the feeling I know what's about to happen with Miss Andrews?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I?
Yep, exactly. 2 Cyclocks.
Cyclocks. What do you think this means, Nick?
It means the person that holds the secrets of the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. I think I'm starting to get an understanding of this. That pathetic-looking wooden box.
Ah! That box had sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it. There may be clues it was on the thief's identity on it.
But I worked so hard to make that box.
You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it's better if Master Mass had taken a box, too.
Been dry. Something suspicious about this paint mark. Bomb left F part of it is shaped oddly. It's shocking paint.
I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way apart. Statue wasn't here, it was right next to the door. Maybe didn't like being watched. Cut it out. Organi. I think I'm starting to understand what's going on here. Burr. Hamburger. That's what he said.
And yet, I still had to take a picture of him. I guess he's not as smart as he pretends to be.
Karen belonged to Lordly Taylor, so he knew he couldn't tamper with it. So then why wouldn't Mask to Mask allow that to happen? Whoops. So he allowed himself to get caught for some reason. Don't start. Don't stop. Okay, thank you. Alright. I don't know how far I can get into it, but I wonder. I get the feeling I have an idea. Wait, no. Let's go ahead and just start by looking. What can I do with you? Andrews. 2 locks. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn?
Don't I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire exhibit.
That urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be fake.
A fake?
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation.
Any evidence that the urn that was submitted to the trial was genuine? I don't. Can I go back to Crane Village then? If I can go back to Crane Village, as far as I can tell, no. Well, I guess let's just go ahead and head on out to the CEO. Whoa. Oh, what the heck? In a safe? So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look so thick. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office.
What does that got to do with anything?
Hey, it's you guys.
Oh, it's Tech Gumshoe.
That was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho, ho, ho. Or something like that.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits.
Well, anyway. The point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their job. And I can sympathize with things that don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Now that this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Let's actually just start by talking. What happened?
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay. The thing is, I'm not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our heart into our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
The victim's name's Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of the KB Security and had a pretty big fill in his own right. His course is severed at 9 in the morning.
Hey.
His estimated time of death was 1 o'clock in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room.
It happened at exactly the same time that Mask to Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Weird. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt force trauma to the head.
So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body.
There is a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed inside that safe.
Safe? Oh, it is big, pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, he came out.
Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out.
I think we still need more information about Mr. Billard.
Maybe you can start by getting the man's name right.
So, what happened to Master Mask?
He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway.
Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved.
That's a detective I know and love.
Think about it. Tommy was always around when the calling cards showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew. Oh, he's a thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item and he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. There's one thing I still can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Seer of Eminon case. There's a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, I'll save the newspaper clipping. Since Steve's already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Alright, let's see it. Stolen the gem and thief.
Hey, this guard. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now she mentions it... Is it Ron? Thank you, phone.
Oh, that prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. But used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight.
Yeah, I think he did that way just because he knew it hurt more. I did not mean it that way.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Gatto. It's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I've never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
That's right. He said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true. According to records, anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's a nice man in court. Maverick that gives me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant.
That Gatto guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. But why does he hate me so much? Check out this big thick binder here.
Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick.
Reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah,
What'd you find out, Nick?
this file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This file is all about Master Mask. It's filled with info on him.
What? What kind of info?
It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes.
Hey, Nick. Look at this last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Eminon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Master Mask stole.
So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item.
Question. Bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received. I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. I think I better secretly make a copy of this list. Here's the Tier of Eminon. And I think that might be Ron. Hat makes it a bit hard to tell, but the hair... Tier of Eminon Jewel, $100,000. Crown of Angora, Artifact, $150,000. Left Hand of Hades, Sculpture, $240,000. And Portrait of Magina, Painting, $500,000. None of those equal $50,000, but what's a red gem? Red gem, red gem, red gem. That's a blue gem. Weird. This looks like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
Can't get in between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like these shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files.
Yeah, files filled down about security jobs they were hard to handle.
It'd be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something.
Yeah, I'm doubting you're gonna find out. Why is there a button?
No, there's a button here. Let's see.
Bad idea, bad idea.
Hey, cut it out. Don't press that.
That was pretty funny. I never knew Deck Gumshoe could jump like that.
Could we stop the baby? What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right there on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first?
This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? It's possible to deny the crime.
Oh, it's when the CEO is attacked. Do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. They said the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know.
I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Weird. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought.
Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out for just a second.
But does your chair squeak?
Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you. Whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was really killed, you know.
That's on you. Big ol' safe.
Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying here all night.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened the safe on this night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
No. I got some bad news for you, pal. You ready?
Okay, shoot.
Open this bad boy. This baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open this safe had an airtight alibi. I checked. Everyone except for one. That is...
I'm almost afraid to ask.
former security chief, Ron Delight.
What? Ron Delight? He was the security chief?
Ron, so he knew how to open a safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Yeah.
This is rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened?
I don't think so.
So you mean...
Yeah. I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
You mean... the victim, he was killed by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious, can she?
Wow, look at this big frame photo.
Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his bestest sunrise?
Either this guy doesn't get it out enough, or he had really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a little longer, he would have seen some better days.
That's a sad thought. Let's not think about that. Look at my attorney's badge. That's right here.
So, about this.
Huh? What's that?
Hey, wait a minute, Maya! What's wrong? We copied that guy without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us.
So, what did you do this room about?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just my billfold.
That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. No, I really want you to show me. It was first sight. I guess I underestimated him. I was sure I was going to get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness.
By witness, do you mean the guard in this photo?
Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try and catch him mask to mask.
But he got away anyway, right?
That guard. I got a weird feeling that I've seen him around lately.
Nope. 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 Say something. Ball and a key.
I think we need to ask Mr. Light some more about those two things.
Yep, we already read that. I should have thought about that. About this blackmailer.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would King Bullard have blackmailed Ron Delight anyway?
Well, Mr. Delight used to work at the KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit?
Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed.
Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now.
Oh, alright. So Detective Abney wasn't hit in the back of the head after all.
That's right, because he was a real thief. He wanted to look like he was knocked out.
Time of death, 10:12 at 1 a.m. Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. I wonder...
So he banned on purpose. I'd stake my reputation on it.
Yeah, I'd get ready to... I wouldn't do that for you.
What kind of creep would ruin an antique for that?
The thief in the photo taken by security camera is missing his brooch.
Yep. The thing is, there's no evidence that the photo was tampered with. It was definitely taken around 12:58.
I threw in the tables at the trial today with the mystery of this missing brooch. I wonder if there's something more to this missing piece of costume jewelry. Yep. We already read that. About this right here, I've got no idea.
Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem. Okay, pal?
Does the thief ever send these to the police?
No, always the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come up to us looking for help, though.
That's not what happened this time, you mean?
You got that right, pal. Listen up. You guys ever get one of these calling cards? I want you to come to us right away. Got me?
Yeah, sure.
I feel kind of sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy.
Yeah, and he seems to have a habit of always getting arrested prematurely.
Well, this is my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully.
But weren't you the one that arrested him with a giant goofy smile on your face?
Come on, we don't have the time to start with that. Just leave it alone.
Ted Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard.
That's Shane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal.
Oh, yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me.
Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead.
Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning.
Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out?
Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just babbling like an idiot right now.
Okay, Nick, now's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask.
Can you tell us more about Mr. Bullard?
He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway?
Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work.
Oh? And?
And, I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber.
Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough.
Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet.
Anyway, looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions.
Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier.
Let me go already.
Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies.
Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded.
Yeah. Oh, Gary Security used to head security operation against Mask to Mask.
What? Really?
Yeah, after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive.
So it really was Bullard. Wait, I forgot to read the last part! So it was Bullard who sent Ron to blackmail her, huh? But why? Let me see the... What in the name? Wow. This is really something else.
Our security guard office sure doesn't feel very secure.
KB security guard. Oh no, I just remembered Larry might be... Hey Nick, what's up? Oh god, it's me. Ah, so he is here. Yeah, let's see what I can do. You got my sweet little mind with you too.
Hi, Larry.
Hero was working my fingers to the bone. And walks an angel. I got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about a murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you.
Really? What is it?
I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story.
But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies.
That's what this is now. You're being a jerk. You got potato chips. Those screens show that what's going on all over the building, everywhere. It's my job to keep steady eye on them, all of them. You didn't do a good job on the time of the murder now, did you? Unless it wasn't you. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you.
Can you watch regular TV on these too?
If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm bro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular on it, TV on it. And how do you know that, Larry? Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It's a professional investigation, alright? You're helpless.
Wow, look at these things here. Hey Larry, what are they?
Did you say Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I just thought they were just some kind of decoration or something.
Oh boy.
How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Great question. Next question. Hey Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? That's right.
Did you know you hung it right on top of some kind of lever?
Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn?
So why do you have your jacket on such an important lever?
Because it got me curious. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what'll happen? Larry, you're gonna get us all killed.
It's true. It's killing me too. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, but for a different reason. Something is written on this poster in fine print.
A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, this sounds serious. Let's see what it says. 1. Obey thy superior. 2. Respect thy superior. 3. Smile at thy superior. 4. Salute thy superior.
Did I say superior the entire time?
5. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. Signed, Wendy... It's signed Wendy Oldbag, head of supervisor.
She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Unfortunately, she's on vacation. Oh, thank goodness. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. That's my partner seat. Your partner? Yeah. Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady.
There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know.
Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine.
still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess.
Old Bag and Larry is a match made in terror. What? Oh.
That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep a steady eye on the monitors and use that mic for communicating.
Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate.
No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room.
Somewhere?
Instruction manual? What are you going to do in an emergency?
Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what security professionals call teamwork.
Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what it's supposed to mean. Don't try me. Good info. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry?
Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free.
You want a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest.
Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us alright. What's the good info?
Hey, I like that. This kid got some claws, okay? You really want to know?
Yes, so tell me.
Okay, so the thing is, Ron Light was an employee here. Naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked in his background. Follow me?
Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on.
Well, 1 year ago, Ron Light was
Fired?
There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful.
I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that.
Like maybe skipped out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something.
No, that's just you. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard?
Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time.
Monitors?
There's security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out.
Oh,
And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams.
what teams?
The security teams for this company are supposed to be best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them.
So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you?
Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment. And I'm dumb.
Well, thank you. Even if it is a part-time and you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here.
Give me a break. Don't try to bend the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick.
Huh?
I don't think you can expect someone like him to take responsibility.
Anyway, the point is you were here at that night, right?
Larry!
Oh no, I knew something smelled bad, but it was a butts after all.
Well, it's like I always say. I was then, this is now, okay?
Looks like I'm gonna have to break his psych locks after all.
Harry!
Ay. What else have I not checked out yet? Actually, I think I might be able to break his psych locks. Might is a very strong keyword here, but I might. There's one easy way to find that out.
Let's give it a shot.
Alright, Larry. Why are you lying? Were you or were you not here? Deny the crime. On Deny the Crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to?
What? Of course I was. What would I have been?
But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight?
Well, that was... this is this.
Is there any chance you snuck out of work last night too?
Never. I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1.
$1, wow. Now that's confidence.
What's that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have any evidence that I left my position or you just pulling a chain?
The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened. I don't think I can answer it, but I have an idea of what I need. Hey, Larry. Do you have anything more to say about this? Hey, Larry, there's something I want you to look at. No. Nope. 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 This? Nope. This? Nope. Larry, you're being useless. But should I be surprised? Probably not. But you're still being useless. Larry! Larry! Dang it, Larry. You're useless. Do you have... I have an idea of what I need to get him to talk, but I don't know where to get it. And then there's, of course, the whole deal with you and your Cyclock. How can I prove it was genuine? What is proof that that it's genuine? I feel like if I want proof, I'm gonna need to have, the actual urn itself, but Pearl took it. Unless I can find a way to get back from Pearl. If I can't get back from Pearl, I can't do anything. At least nothing obvious. Is there anything I missed examining? Nope. This? Oh, wait! No. Do you know anything about this guy? Oh, I know him. This is Ronnie's boss, CEO guy. Well, now he's an Xbox. Xbox. Someone killed him last night. Naturally, I know that. He's a pretty sly man, let me tell you.
Oh, really?
He bet he was. He made Ronnie chief of one of those security teams. That was just so he could work him like a slave.
Did Mr. Delight ever have a problem with Mr. Bullard himself?
Even if he did, you'd think he'd ever tell you about it?
Well, Ronnie isn't the type to complain about that kind of thing. I tried to get him to talk to me about work, but he never would.
Unfortunate. Nothing. I don't know if I can prove that I have... that the urn was genuine. But let's see if there's anything else I can get off you. Do you know anything about this? Nope. Nope. This? Nope. This? Nope. What about the actual dude's profile?
Ah. Yeah.
Maya, anything? Same board. The blackmail letter. I need to prove... So, is there any way I can prove that Larry wasn't there last night? Maybe? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay. Do you know anything about this? These security will make him quit. Whoops. What have I missed? I don't want this to be in our circus situation where I got stuck for an hour, probably. Tiny village, clean up. Treasure. Bullet hole on this. Money. Badge from Amitama's. Can I prove that the urn was genuine? Can't, well... I need that urn back, but I don't know how. Hold on, let me read your dialogue again. 2 Cyclox. Saudi's the same as 4. Could be a fake. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? I don't think so. The only piece of evidence that would fit that would be the urn itself. Or at least a photo of the urn. Can I explore his room? At all? Is there any room that I can slide in? That's another thing I've neglected to try. It's very possible there may be a room I can slide in. No. And how can I prove you were here? We're not here on the night of the crime. Actually, I'm gonna try that. It might be his own card that can say that. Alright, let's try it. Alright. Start talking to me, Larry. I got called you Barry. On the night of the crime, you were working hard. Of course. Why wouldn't I have been? How was this? No. Owie. Not manning his station when the murder happened. Nope. Not that either. I don't think I have a way of proving it just yet. Let me look back up to save. There's gotta be something I'm overlooking. But what? What am I overlooking here? Talk. Done chat. You, Larry. Real puzzle. Actually, I have an idea. What I should, instead of trying to show everything, maybe I need to ask people anything that would have a chance of revealing info on either A, Larry's location at the time of the crime, or B, proof that the jar is the same or whatever. So, no idea why I go after broken apart. I mean, it's tasteful. Point. Why go after worthless junk? I mean, worthless junk in a good way. I wonder if that had anything to do. Do you have any new dialogue? No. Found in KB security building at around 1 a.m. Privilege while I was at the crime scene. His wallet and his key card. Maya. Maya. Don't you think you're reacting? Wrong button. Ah, wrong place. Wrong place. Wrong button, I mean. How do I get to the button? There it is. Let me ask you a couple things. Why don't you redo the whole poster? Ah, wrong button. Just moved. Yeah, it moved. It. Oh, did she move it? Timestamp's real. Timestamp real. So they got hit in the back of the head, but that was a lie. Turned out Abby was a thief. Take responsibility and fix the sword. Fix it so it's never been in the first place. What about the brush? No? Alright. Nope. Cobb. Nope. 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 Mass steals. Is there anything I've missed on looking at over here? Strange and stranger. You know about this guy? No. This guy? No. This guy? No. Surprising. You? Taken in. I don't know. At me. No. Should have called the bully. Wrong button. Ron. Pearl. I don't know how to prove it was the same urn. Actually, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Alright, let's try it. There's one thing that might be able to prove it, but I have no confidence in it, to be honest with you, though. Alright. Any evidence that the urn is real? No? No? No. No. What am I forgetting here? There are some things that I know I would need as evidence in order to prove it, but I don't know how to quite get those things as evidence. Specifically, I wanted to get the paint as evidence, but I can't. The paint is not evidence. No fingerprints. No okay, is there... Let me make absolutely certain. I know I've checked it already, but I want to make absolutely certain. No. Okay. Ronnie? Or, sorry, Desiree? Not very often. Falling out. Is there something in here I've missed? Nothing. Nothing. I already said this like 3 times. Deny the murder.
You weren't here.
I need to prove you weren't here, but how do I do that? I don't have the evidence. You won't talk. Nothing of interest. Pretty goofy. I'm so confused. Ronnie's wallet. Nothing. Guy's killed. Have I fully checked this room? Yes. Yes, I have. Ah, da 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 da. Dang it. Now my stomach's starting to hurt a little for some reason. Anything? We need more info on him, so where can I get more info? I don't know. I'm at a very severe loss. Can I prove it? I guess we're gonna have to just do the tried and true. Alright. Prepare to get blasted by every piece of evidence known to man. Or to me, at least. So you weren't here on the night of the crime. No chance. You're Master Mask.
I hit the wrong button. Larry,
I will choke. I will
strangle the info out of you if I have to. Larry.
I...
It's the wallet?
Hold on, don't read the info yet. Don't read it, 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 don't read it. Really? It was just... Why did I overlook that? I'm a fool. Alright, fine. I was the idiot, alright. Alright, so. I thought I'd present this to you, though. This wallet. You know about this, right?
I've never seen it before.
Liar. You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday.
Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens.
Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet?
Well, I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock in the morning?
That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office.
Yeah, but there's something you don't know about.
What's that?
My shift that day didn't start till 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then.
What do you mean by that?
If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before me.
I have a feeling that I still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Listen up, Larry. We know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Because the card. Larry, when you use this key card, does it leave a record?
Yeah, it does. But I can't show a record to just anyone, you know.
That key card data was already made public in the trial today.
Huh, I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me.
Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door of the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder.
No way.
Yes, someone used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time.
No!
Hey, that was a wild goose chase for something super obvious.
Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault.
Larry,
There's nothing I can do. I have important issues to deal with too, man.
what happened that night anyway?
Like Donna happened.
Huh? Your Donna?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, my Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. She wanted to see her and you was standing right there next to her.
Who was?
Her new boyfriend. It was like some kind of horrible joke. Before I knew that was what was going on, the guy sucked me right in to kiss her. Normally I'm the one doing the punching, isn't that right, Maya?
Yeah.
So that's why you left the security guard office.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do?
Do you just...
He's curled up on the floor crying like a baby.
Oh boy.
Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will.
Larry,
Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got?
she's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him.
Nick.
The Bowser in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right?
That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya.
Huh?
Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to your rescue like the professional guard I am.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Thanks, I try.
Why does my stomach hurt now? Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now?
Yes, please. Please tell us.
Okay, I guess so. Better be loud.
I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier.
Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh?
You're a security guard, aren't you? Why don't you come to the CEO's office?
Well, this is the third floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the first floor. I thought that would be a good idea. I don't have to wait and see approach. Plus, there's a police detective there, right? I just didn't think it was necessary.
I think it's as if he was trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet.
Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night?
There must be a record, right? You must have had to look at it. You must have had to look at it, right?
Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either.
Do you think you could take one more look for me, please?
Okay. I can't just say no to you, Maya.
What do you think, Nick?
He's probably right.
Ah!
What is it? What's wrong?
I made a mistake!
Huh? But how?
It can't, it's impossible.
Okay, enough alright. What about the records?
That night, it went off around 1 in the morning.
So there was some... Okay. So... Interesting.
1 a.m. That's when the murder happened.
Really? Serious? That's terrible. It can't be.
Went off at 1:02. 1:02? Went off at 1:02 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. Was it pressed after his death? Well, let's see what else I can grab out of you.
You guys really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where is the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know?
What are you going on about, Larry?
Plus, do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record?
On the record, no, nothing at all.
This guy reflects about as much as well. Nothing. 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 Speak to me, Larry.
I'm no thief, and I would never ever wear a goofy getup like that.
Nobody ever accused you of being a thief.
That's too much work for me, making plans, writing calling cards, I just pull a dine and dash at a burger joint.
Burgers. I love burgers too.
Really? Well, all right. Wanna go on a burger date tonight?
At least pay for the food, because I'm not defending you again. So was this the card that was used by the culprit that night?
Well, going out the serial number then, yeah. This card was used to open the CEO's office door at 1 in the morning. The client had this card, right? And it's a no-brainer. He's the killer, man.
I don't trust that.
Ah, that's the wallet I found.
You found it when you snuck out of work to get socked into Kisser, right?
I didn't sneak out of work to get sucked and kiss her. If only I'd been more responsible at work. I might have spotted the murder on the Mar like I was supposed to.
Larry, you really do feel bad, don't you?
Yeah, well, maybe it's all for the best. I think it brought
A man died, Larry.
Just like they say, every cloud has a silver lining.
Someone's dead.
You gotta see that old water glass half full, alright?
Now he's starting to sound like the Larry I know.
Don't forget, Nick. Half full.
A man's dead.
So what about this?
Oh, my, you shouldn't have. A love letter for me?
No, sorry. This is a blackmail letter.
What? How do you know about that, Maya?
Huh?
How much is Alexis demanding this time?
Huh? Who's this Alexis?
Didn't we show him this letter yesterday, too? I'm pretty sure we did.
That's Larry. This is one of Crane's greatest treasures.
I used to have zero interest in all this old junky stuff. But now I'm a new person, well, I can kind of see the appeal. Hey, I got it. Why don't we all go visit one of those musty old temples next time?
I think I could actually learn to like the new Larry.
Yeah, but he still hasn't told us anything useful. No thief. Burger. Nothing. Oh, that's a statue. Nope. All temples. Nope. Still talking about the mask. What about the treasure? Well, I should have expected that now I think about it. What about my badge?
That's not necessary, Nick. You don't have to threaten me. I don't tell you what I know. I know it's tough to tell, but I'm really sorry about what happened.
Wow, I've never seen Larry look so serious. I actually believe him.
Yeah, he's like a totally different person.
In that case, maybe you and I should get reacquainted.
Talking has a new no. Alright, how about your boss? Can I hear more about him?
The CEO of our company is a pretty good guy.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, you bet. You know I'm not very good at working hard, right?
Yeah, I kinda noticed.
Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay.
I see.
I guess he had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building.
So in order to pay the lowest wage possible, he went with the bottom of the barrel.
To be honest, I really look up to the boss. If I ever get brought up to be CEO, I want to be just like him, as if that'll happen. Don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security.
Why am I being hired? What, Ron?
I'm really sorry, Nick. I swear I want to change my ways. I don't have any interest in them.
Well... The buzzer went off once. I want to see if Gumshoe knows about this. Gumshoe, do you know this?
About this right here.
Nope. He's not gonna talk about it. I feel like I need to still talk to Larry. But just a matter of what do I need to talk to him about. What about Atme? Anything on him? Nope. How about you?
I'm 25 now. It's about the time I started giving some serious thought in my life.
Good, that's the way to be. What exactly are you thinking about, though?
Well, you know, my future, my dreams.
Larry, when exactly does this future of yours start?
Man's life begins at 30. That's my theory, anyway. I figure I got another 5 years of guilt-free screw-ups before I have to buckle down.
Larry, I think... Forget it. We're just gonna have a nice, long talk next time. Why did it allow you to just switch back to your thumbs up pose? Let's see. What else would you maybe know about? What about Adrian? Wait, I think I already said this. Major thing. Major danger. Anything new to say about the room? Wrong button. As far as I can tell, no. And I think I've presented all the info. Maybe on more minimal things, maybe not. How about Desiree?
Desi is one awesome lady, alright. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya.
I don't think he even knows what he's saying anymore. About... Nope. Not mask to mask. Oh, Gumshoe.
Oh, that guy, detective. He was here before, drilling me with a ton of questions.
Billy? Like, what you ask?
Let's see. I can't remember.
Huh?
Well, you know, just a bunch of boring stuff. Poor Detective Gumshoe.
I guess at this point I really should just ask about everyone. Next, Gato. I've already asked about you. Pearl. I don't think I want to hear your statements on Pearl because I've heard them before and they... what if I recheck you on the button? Oh, you're just gonna repeat the same cutscene. Record. Well, let's see. Maybe if I have this, maybe something else is now accessible. Maybe I can go to... No, it doesn't change anything here. What about, not here, but... Tension Center. Bingo! Here we go.
Oh, Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight! Did they finish your interrogation? Yes, but... Please don't leave me alone anymore!
Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you?
Well, you see...
On the same night that the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store, a blackmailer you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. Then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But, there's only one Ron Delight. Am I right? So the only question is, where were you at that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it.
Oh, okay.
Start talking. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you're Master Mask?
Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response.
Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating.
Listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we?
At me, yeah.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival.
Worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself.
Here I am, the tragic clown.
I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Of course not. After all, we were at KB Security at the time.
So there's a person dressed up as Master Mask in this photo.
It's gotta be Detective Atme.
So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, or you went to KB Security, right?
Yes, I went to KB Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next?
Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the keycard to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet.
When I went to the CEO's office, someone was in there.
Someone? Oh.
Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body.
So that's why you put it in the safe.
Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, what did you do after that? Well, I got out there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me.
Please don't say that. Why were you fired?
Mr. Delight, is it true that you were that 1 year ago, you were forced to quit KB Security? How did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Oh, thank goodness. I am... But I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She will find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Dusty would despise me if she ever found out that I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Dusty spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that can bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least that's what I thought anyway.
So you became Master Mask for Desiree, huh? Alright, let's see. How about this?
That's the emergency buzzer from the CEO's office. Don't press it. It makes a terrible racket. Sorry, I just love making a lot of noise. Does this buzzer have something to do with this case?
Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. After all, there was no prints on it or anything else for that matter.
The buzzer went off just once around the time that Bullard was killed. Oh, that's scary.
Do you know anything about that, Mr. Delight?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't.
I'm not surprised by how clueless he is anymore. This list, we found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard.
Hey, this is a list of all the things Master Mask stole.
And that's the value of each item listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000.
Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? The numbers seem a little low to me. Even on the black market, the prices should at least be 3 times higher than that.
I guess he knows about that stuff because he used to be a security guard.
Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail.
But Master
Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. And I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold on the phone. Carnage phone, is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself.
Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through that in a heartbeat. Yep.
But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the skies. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective.
Detective Atme found the Master Mask guys. That's interesting.
Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him.
So that's it. That's when Atme got his hands on this.
Needs to chat. I got the chance to remake my costume. It must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters.
First?
Blackmail letters?
You got them starting when? Tell me more now.
Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. This blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. This is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location.
So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it.
Oh, I think I might have an idea of what's starting to go on.
So someone found out about your true identity just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know. I got proof that was you, so give up. It went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble of stealing.
Is that right?
Hey, hang on a second.
What do you mean you had to give it up?
Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, as specified, someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. Plans? What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or a painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, he wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him.
So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all.
But someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. Ron's only carrying them out. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into a safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail.
Could you try not to look so gleeful about it?
So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too?
Well, see, the truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you told me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Well, no Cyclops seem to be appearing, so... From Damask's second heist on, he was stealing as directed by blackmail letters, so he is Damask. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? Please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I could never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid that they discovered what I did. So I turned myself in yesterday.
Why?
Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right?
I guess so. Really clever, Mr. Delight.
I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word.
Mystic Maya!
Hey, Pearly! Hang back.
Hi, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time?
Sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crane to have it examined.
And? What'd you find out?
Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn.
Phew. I was really worried.
But there's one small problem.
Problem?
These little pink splotches, they said that's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? We gotta figure out how they got there. That's the big deal.
Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta figure out how they got there.
Okay, we'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. That's just what I needed. Alright. Now we can finally answer, or break open your Cyclops.
Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having the urn examined.
Oh, I see.
Maybe if we take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here.
Nick, let's look around one more time.
I agree. This box, there's something about it that bothering me.
That's because that's the box that the sacred urn was in.
It looks like there's some pink paint on it, too.
It's definitely the same color as stuff on the urn.
I think I know how the paint got on it now.
Alright, let's investigate again.
A wooden box that had the sacred urn in it has pink paint stains. Looks like it's been up and dry for several days.
There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it's shaped oddly and it's shockingly pink.
Mr. Nick, could this be that this odd shape is...
Yeah, pretty sure it is.
Ah, that's the box the secret urn was in.
If you look here, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well.
Wow, you're right. Look, it matches.
Bingo.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Alright. I think it's about time to go ahead and answer to you. Alright, wait, do you have any new talks? Nope. Then you already know the deal. I need to save first. I know I just saved, but I don't remember if I just saved at the same time. Alright. Answer. The Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn?
Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit.
The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before.
Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be fake.
Fake?
You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine?
How about the urn itself? Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Karain Village and had it examined.
Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how...
What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again.
Did you say again?
Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened again. And quite recently, too.
Recently? Are you saying that the urn was broken recently?
Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying. It looks different. This poster, it was made recently, right?
Poster? Ah, poster for the exhibit.
At the time that this photo was taken, the urn said, "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed.
I am? What's that even mean? I don't know anything about it. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken.
That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth.
Wait,
4?
even if the urn was broken, it had nothing to do with me.
Huh?
Yes, it must have been one of the people at the photo shoot that broke it. They probably dropped it. That's what happened.
Looks like she's not ready to give up that last Cyclock so easily. Ain't proof it was broken here. Well, Miss Andrew?
What is this supposed to mean?
This urn has these pretty little pink paint splotches on it. And there's some on this box that the urn was stored in, too. No matter how you look at it, the paint seems to be exactly the same, wouldn't you say?
So, what does that prove? That the urn was dropped along with the box. That's when they both got paint on them.
Are you with me so far?
Yes.
The rest of the story is obvious. This box was dropped right here in Lordly Taylor's basement warehouse. If I can prove that, it means that the urn was broken here too.
So can you prove that? Can you prove that the box was dropped here in the basement warehouse?
Of course I can.
Uh-huh.
I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you?
Yes, more or less.
There's pink paint splattered on the floor and the walls of this basement warehouse. But there's an odd shape imprinted into a part of the paint stain, am I right?
Yes.
If you put this box in the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken.
Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright.
Alright.
I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn.
Boys, this made me feel like some sort of evil school teacher.
I'm a terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly?
No, not at all. I just know how she feels.
It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after a poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance, the box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. Broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. I was in shock. A huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened.
Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands.
Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Crane Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Unfortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when I am changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written. Any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami.
Any sane person? Really?
Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling.
Anyway, I put the urn into the storm and no one had seen it since then.
Broken and repaired by Adrian 2 weeks ago, then replaced in its box. Kept out of sight.
There's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used a golden statue to cover it.
The Ami face statue. Aha! First time we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen.
But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the wall or floors of the warehouse when we were there.
Well, there's a good reason for that. The day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. Oh, wait, that was Andrew talking. Oh well.
Ken? I realized that statue would be perfect size for covering up paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense.
There's still one thing I still find strange.
What is it, Pearl?
The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible.
She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews?
Oh boy, I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well then, who was it? Who would have done it and why?
On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why? It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case.
Why? Why do you think so, Nick?
Because that night, the real thief Ron Light was at KB Security. So why did another mass show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. I don't know why my stomach just doesn't feel so good right now. It doesn't even hurt that bad, it's just meh. It's not painful, it's just uncomfortable. Ugh.
Hey, Nick.
What is it this time?
You won't believe how many people are here for the trial.
Well, it is a murder case.
What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door.
Next door?
Well, you know this, Nick. They're having Detective Atmey's trial today.
Detective Atmey.
They say we're going to try him as mask to mask.
Already? That was fast.
Boy, I'd love to see mask to mask trial.
I know. By the way, where's Pearls?
Oh, she went back home. She said she can't neglect her training anymore.
I know you don't like me. Pearls has really gotten into her training, really, yeah?
Ever since that incident last year.
Please, don't ignore me!
Oh, Mr. Light. Good morning.
No one likes me. No one would notice me, even if I killed someone.
Come on, don't be silly. Wait a sec.
You don't mean you're the murderer?
No, I'm just a poor thief. Oh, wait, that's not right. A thief can't really be poor.
Now, let's see. According to Mr. Delight, from his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help him commit the heist.
Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murder, Nick?
It's possible. But today's trial is a race against the clock.
Huh? How come? Let's just take our time like always.
I'm afraid that's not an option. Hey, Gato, hey, Judge.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
You ready? Preparation is the last refuge of the weak. Okay, settle down everyone. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Gatto.
He's got the judge in the palm of his hand yet again.
Ron the Light's simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Gatto. And you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war. That's exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes, well then, let me briefly summarize the details of this case.
Wow, Judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change.
The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. His body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day. And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. Very well then, Mr. Gatto, please call your first witness.
Slurp.
I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given...
Are you okay?
The first one is always the best. Mr. Gatto, your witness. Okay then. Let's see what the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, has to say for himself. Defendant? Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objection? It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but... I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do the cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then.
We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify.
You've got guts, try. Right then, Mr. Ron Delight, please take the stand. Wasn't he already there? You did it, didn't you?
Yes, what? No, that's not... What? Huh? No, that's not true.
For a moment there, I thought we set the record for the shortest trial ever.
Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making.
And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin.
Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security?
Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home.
Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened.
My visit to KB Security. Got it. Let's go.
That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was.
1 a.m. The exact time the murder took place. The weak gets washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. It's buried today too. Just like my destiny.
You never know that from the way he's chugging it down.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please.
Ooh, why? Sorry. Alright, press. 1 a.m., huh? You're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, that's what my watch said when I was entering the CEO's office. No. Actually, I'm not really sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock was also a bit...
1 a.m. As is I'm the victim, Mr. Bullard was murdered, correct? It's too late for a coffee date, that's for sure.
It ordered you there?
It was the first time I got a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere.
Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then?
Oh, of course. They said that...
Why don't you say they're Slayer, Mr. Light?
Please don't say any more.
Now, what should I do? What did the blackmail letter in question say?
It said to bring $50,000.
Money, huh? Perfect motive for committing murder.
But wait! I never intended to pay them money anyway.
Oh? Is that right?
After all, he had nothing to cut hold of my head. I had nothing to be afraid of.
An important point indeed. Witness, let's add to your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Muddy Mud Skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving than I do. What? Nothing over your head, huh? Just what were you being blackmailed about anyway?
The blackmailer said if you don't want your identity revealed, correct?
I'm sure he's referring to the whole Master Mask thing. But I wasn't worried. Mr. Bull didn't have anything on me.
He didn't?
Anyway, I don't care about what anyone says about me. Just as long as Desi believes in me.
So that's why Mr. Light didn't believe he was Master Mask.
That's why I knew they were just hollow threats.
No, 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 no. Alright, unfortunately I am gonna go ahead and just stop early for today. I don't like it, but my stomach is hurting a little bit, and I don't know what's going on, and if it's gonna be bothering me the whole time, then I'm not gonna be able to put my 100% into this, so I'm not going to force myself to do it. So I'm again sorry, but I cannot force myself to continue if my stomach hurts. So, thank you for watching. They'll continue this tomorrow if my stomach feels better, but if not, I'll see you whenever it feels better, so I hope you all have a good day until then, and then goodbye!